real quick. I think we should do like a little, almost like
Rankings.
a little
Where are
tier
you
list.
at? Yeah, where you, one through five.
Okay. Is
Is that everyone?
not everyone's on here. Can I get some?
Oh, Emma and Jacob.
Oh, okay, okay.
So there's
Is it just where
seven
everyone's here right
seven
now?
people. Yeah.
Okay. Um, on I think the lowest low
Bottom
right
tier.
now, I gotta give it to Dylan. I
Dills.
just Dylan just was talking like for no reason, and he just had like really like dumb answers for some reason. And he also got everyone to like, "Oh, yeah, let's just party, guys." Like he did actually get everyone to do that, and that's pretty bad. But it's just because we know it's a horror game. Not really messing with him. Bottom right now for you. Who's bottom?
For me, it's number seven. Solid Dylan. A lot of the same reasons. I just don't like how they were talking to Ryan, and then we had dialogue selections. Like, why would you even interject? Like, they're not talking to you. They're talking to bro, and then you're coming out and saying random shit like defending or attacking or whatever. They're just weird. He's also in general weird. I don't really like him. He's not funny or anything, and he's definitely the one putting the group in trouble. So Dylan is at seven for me, and we'll do like a little snake format. So now I'll do six, and then you'll do six.
I understand.
I think for me, six is people are not gonna see this coming.
No
It's
way.
Caitlyn. Caitlyn was saying too much. Like she's like a smart ass type of character, and I can see how a lot of people would like her. She's cute, whatever. But I just didn't fuck with her vibe a lot. That's just me. But we'll see how it continues. Where's your six?
Let's see. I think this is where we disagree. I'm not gonna give six to Caitlyn. I'm honestly between Emma and Nick right now. Emma just didn't do that much for me right now. Like she's just kind of outgoing, I guess, and likes to break the rules. That's all we've got from her. And Nick likes to chuck phones off the second floor and gets girls and likes Abigail. But he was nice to Abigail, so like there's been like some positives,
Some good to Nick.
some good to Nick. I think I'm gonna give six to Emma. Emma was being kind of a bitch to Jacob, like just a little too bitchy.
That is
Um,
true. I forgot about that.
when
That was
Jacob was
really
trying to
bad.
pick up her bags, and then she was just like, we can pick up our own bags. We can pick up our own bags." Like I was like, why is she saying it like five times? Like that was just
A little too
Jacob
much.
was actually just trying to help. I know like she's trying to like kind of like make Jacob like kind of go away, but like still like it was just kind of mean.
So who's your
Uh,
five then? Would it
and
be
then my five, um, I feel like my five this very second. I can't believe I'm doing this, but it has to be Jacob. Has to be Jacob. I feel like Jacob right now he's just not the smartest guy.
kind of dumb?
He's
Yeah.
kind of dumb, kind of
He
like
did
clumsy.
steal the thing from the fucking car.
I'm not really liking his dialogue too much. Like he doesn't really have like a lot great to say. Like he's just kind of Joker, kind of.
Douche.
Yeah, kind of douchey, or he could be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my five. Not much else to say.
So for me, I
Just
got
sitting
my
window.
five and four coming up next. So for my five,
Five's tough.
five is tough.
Five is tough.
It gets hard here. For me, the bottom two are a little significantly lower,
Mm-hmm.
and then we move up a little tier. And I'm gonna go Jacob for my five.
Yeah.
Jacob for the same reasons. I mean, he stole the thing from the car. He's weird. Like he's a douche, but when he's talking to Emma, he's like a simp, and he
Uh
completely
huh.
switches up. And I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna be cold or be a douche to everyone. Even like we keep it straight.
That's a great way to put it. I think that's what I was like trying to get at. I didn't have the words for it. I just like
It's really
he seemed like
weird.
such a number five.
I just don't fuck with Jakes like that. And
Yeah.
so for four, it's gonna be Emma. I think she's bitty. She's probably the best looking character in the show. But that doesn't excuse the fact that she's a little crazy. She was way too dick to Jacob. Like that was like how he said it. That was too much. Like he was being a simp, but I mean you don't gotta fucking humiliate bro in front of everyone like that.
Yeah, that was in front of everyone. That's true.
So That was not cool. And the other four characters for me seem kind of strong. So for that reason, that's gonna be my number four. Oh, there's only three characters left. Yeah.
Okay.
So then you're 4 and 3 now.
Number four, again, it's gonna be Emma. I was between Emma and Jacob, and I gave it to Jacob. So, Emma, same reasons. She was just too much. You could just go on to the next that I think is exactly the same as Lucky said it. And then, oh man, it feels
3, you got Caitlyn left, you got Ryan left, and you got Abby left.
Caitlyn, Ryan,
That's your
and
top
Abby.
3.
Ooh, I kind of don't. I don't feel too good putting Caitlyn at number three. Honestly, I feel like she should be lower, but like that's just
She
where
made it this far, so
that's just where it is.
yeah,
Okay,
she
yeah.
just lands at 3 for you.
Caitlyn, I think I'm not as I'm not as hard on her as Lucky. I think
She didn't do too much
I
wrong,
think that
but
she like she's a smart ass, but you know, part of that ass is smart. So you know what I'm saying? Like she's very smart. I think she's very pretty. She's probably second to Emma, I would say. Because yeah, I think Emma is probably the prettiest of the cast.
Mhm.
I think she is gonna be very smart. I think she's gonna be very resourceful. She goes a little bit more with the pack though. Like she was just like, yeah, you know, where everyone goes, I'll go, and like that's good. Like kind of bad. But I don't know how resourceful or smart she's really gonna be. I just know she makes smart remarks. So like, I'm hoping that that translates to actual logic later on. So that's where she is for me. It feels kind of wrong to have her at three. Feels like she's more of a 4 or 5 character right now, but three is where it's gonna be. I think you have 3 and 2.
Yeah, 3 and 2. I think I got my. I mean, I might as well. If I do 3 and 2, is gonna tell you who won is. So I'm just gonna run through the rest of the gauntlet, and then you
Run
finish
to the
out.
rest. All right.
So my last 3 are Nick, Abigail, and Ryan. And at 3, I'm gonna have the last girl, Abigail. She didn't do anything wrong. Just a solid character. She seems to be smart. She likes Emma. She spoke up about things that she was concerned about. Honestly, if the other two characters weren't as good as they are, then Abigail could probably be even higher. So I have high hopes for her. And she seems to fuck with Nick. And, you know, she was nice to him. She did right. I think Abby is just a good character. And 2 between Nick and Ryan, it's got to be Nick. You guys might have seen it coming. Ryan's my number 1, but let's speak about Nick for a little bit. Nick didn't really do anything wrong either. The only thing that was kind of weird was throwing the phone. But I mean, this may be a personal thing. Back in middle school, I remember I had a friend and he chucked a phone to me, like my phone to me, and I caught it. Literally the same exact thing. So I just remember that, and I was like, you know what, like he really is just fucking around. Like if he actually broke the phone, I think Nick would have probably like been like, oh dude, my bad. Like I'll pay for it. I'll buy you a new phone. Like he probably would have done something like that.
Mm.
Plus, he seems cool. He seems calm. He's not like a hothead like Jake.
Mm.
And the girls like him. There's got to be a reason, right? Like he has to be good. We just haven't seen him a lot yet.
Could be good. Could be a charmer.
And he's a surfer apparently, or something like that. So I mean, he's got to be sporty. I think he's gonna be carrying a lot of the weights here. And then of course Ryan, he's cold. Uh, he was kind of like the loner of the group, so he started off low for me. But the more we saw him talk and stand up, the more it's like that Ryan is like he's him. He doesn't give a fuck about anyone. He just stands by what he believes, and that's a strong character to me. So I like his beliefs, and so he's number 1 for me.
Yeah, I think three is I've already put Caitlyn, and I think Abigail's actually getting the 2 spot.
Abigail at 2.
I think Abigail's getting the 2 spot just because like right now Abigail is kind of like what I'm thinking Caitlyn is gonna be later on, but she's already doing it right now.
Oh shit!
Like
Yeah,
I think like
saying the
Caitlin's
right
gonna,
things.
yeah, she's gonna say the right thing. She's gonna like think logically. Because Abigail's already doing it so early on. She's like, guys, like he was freaked out. Did no one see that? Like
That was
literally
crazy.
only her and Ryan like acknowledged that. Everyone else was just like, he's just an old man that's tweaking. Like
He's trying to scare
he-
us.
yeah, like why would he try and scare us? Like that was an actual great question. I was like one of the so logical. So I'm liking her a lot. Just really good. And then Ryan, you know, I think Ryan's got to be number 1. Same reasons that Lucky said. He is just like he can think logically. There's options for him to not be a bitch. we picked some of those options just for him to be on the defensive. Be like, bro, I mean, like someone's got to give a shit.
Yeah.
Like someone's got to be kind of thinking here. Like we can't all just be dumb, right? And I kind of like that. I like how he can kind of speak for himself and kind of be a leader, even though he's kind of like emo, like sad. Like it kind of sets him up to maybe be a strong character.
And he breaks the character norm, yeah, because like usually the emo standalone like loner kind of character wouldn't be saying these things. Like he would just be like whatever, like put his hoodie up and then fucking dip on his own without saying jack.
And we could have taken that path actually. There was the whatever,
Yeah,
man.
but
we
he's
just didn't do
actually
that.
speaking up because we made Ryan a beast.
Yeah, we made him speak up, and I think that made him better because he was just like, nah, man, like you guys can do whatever you want. I'm gonna listen to Chris because I think like him tweaking out like actually means something. I don't think like I think he told us to stay in there like for a reason. So I'm liking him. So it's him, Abigail, Caitlyn. 4 was Emma, right? I forgot where I put Nick, to be honest. I just remember Dylan was last. And then
You had Nick at 6, I think, actually.
I think, oh yeah, it was Dylan, Nick. I just haven't seen enough from Nick.
And then
I think
Jacob.
that's our biggest disparity is where
Yeah.
you put Nick, where I put Nick.
I put Nick high. He put Nick low.
Yeah, I think he is hoping that Nick is gonna have like.
I'm buying the dip. You know, I'm
Mhm.
putting my investments in Nick, hoping that he's gonna turn out to be a great character. We don't know.
Yeah,
For now,
could be a great character.
For now, he does look pretty bad. I'll admit. That's gonna wrap up.
Oh,
week
that's
one
gonna wrap
rankings.
up. Yeah, that's gonna wrap up chapter 1 rankings. That's gonna wrap up chapter 1. Very excited for the next
This is
one.
such a good game, guys.
Very
I'm so
great so
excited.
far.
I hope you guys like what you've seen so far, and stay
Mhm.
tuned because we're gonna be doing this weekly now. You can you can put money on that shit. Put money on that shit.
Put money on it. Should take the over.
Buy
the
Bitcoin,
over.
never sell it. Chill. I'm not a financial advisor, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, don't gamble unless it's a lock.
And we're a fucking lock. So
Yeah. Anyway, see y'all in the next one.
peace.